The original iPhone really shook up the phone market in 2007, and it was the start of Apple's domination of the smartphone industry. But today, Android is the most popular operating system. The M8 is HTC's second iteration of the HTC One, which was one of the best smartphones of 2013, but never panned out due to lack of marketing. This second generation has been a hit thanks to its premium aluminum build and ultra-powerful internals. The iPhone 6 is Apple's response to the ever-increasing sizes of smartphones, but is it enough? How does the new HTC One M8 stack up to Apple's iPhone 6? Let's find out. Physically, the HTC One is one of the best made phones on the market. The aluminum construction and intense attention to detail makes it easily worth the price tag. That being said, the aluminum back is quite slippery, so a case or a skin might be a good idea. Apple, on the other hand, has kept the metal backing, but this year it has smooth curves going around the edges, which makes it much slicker than last year's iPhone 5S. Aesthetically speaking, I truly hate the antenna design. Apple has outlined the top and bottom of the back of the device with these ugly looking antennas, and along with that there's also the protruding camera, which just doesn't blend well with the phone. For that reason, I've been using the Rear Ring Key Fusion case. It's the best one I've found so far, and I'll link my video review on screen and also in the description below. The HTC One M8 will cost you $99 for the 32GB variant on all 4 major US carriers, while the iPhone 6 will run you $199 for the base 16GB model. Neither of these smartphones have removable batteries or have expandable storage, so keep that in mind before you buy the base configuration of either device. There are multiple variants of the HTC One M8, but the 3 main color options available for purchase are silver, gray, and gold, while the iPhone 6 can also be purchased in space gray, silver, and gold. I'll be honest, I do think HTC has definitely taken some design cues and color options from Apple, but that's not a bad thing. Probably my favorite feature on the HTC One M8 is the front-facing speakers. While boom sound is nothing new, this iteration ups the volume by 25% without lowering the audio quality. For me, the iPhone 6's speakers truly are terrible. They're located directly next to the charging port, which means it's covered whenever you're playing a game or watching a video. Moving on to the displays, the iPhone 6's has now been bumped up to 4.7 inches and now has 720p resolution. Now those of you that haven't ever used or seen the iPhone 6 in person are going to say how bad the picture quality is, but it's actually really good. It's every bit as clear as the M8, or even as good as the Galaxy S5 display. I'm not sure what it is about Apple, but they always seem to get the display right. The HTC One screen is also stunning. The full 1080p resolution comes in at 440 pixels per inch, the colors are vibrant, crisp, and not oversaturated, but if I had to choose one display, I would go with the iPhone 6's. Moving on to software, the HTC One runs 4.4.4 KitKat with its own custom skin overlaid. Sense 6.0 brings some cool new features like Motion Launch, which lets you choose gestures to unlock your phone. For example, double tapping will just unlock it, swiping down will go to the dialer app, and etc. Another pretty cool feature that I've enjoyed experimenting with is the Fitbit app that comes pre-installed. It has these so-called smart sensors that allows the One to track steps exactly the same way your Fitbit does. And for those that don't want to wear a fitness tracking device or always end up losing them like me, it's a really convenient feature. Overall, Sense 6.0 is ultra fast and it adds some pretty useful features to the table. Now moving on to the iPhone 6, it runs the latest version of iOS 8. And one great thing about Apple is that because their operating system is more locked down, you'll be guaranteed updates for at least the next several years, which is something that isn't guaranteed with the HTC One M8. And as far as the new features on iOS 8 go, there's now widgets in the notification bar, there's the ability to quick respond to messages in apps, Apple Pay allows you to now make payments from your iPhone 6, and there's also now talk-to-type technology. All of these are great additions to the iOS operating system, but if you're currently on Android, you probably know these features, and that's because they've already been around for a while. That being said though, the iPhone 6 is very quick and fluid, and if you do decide to purchase one, you won't be disappointed with the iOS experience. However, there is one awesome hardware feature that's exclusive to the iPhone 6, and that's Touch ID. It allows you to unlock your phone with your fingerprint and also make payments with applications like PayPal and purchase items through the App Store without using your password. This is something I truly wish would be implemented correctly on Android, and it has with the Samsung Galaxy S5, but it's just nowhere near as polished as on the iPhone 6. The HTC One M8 rocks a 2600 mAh battery, and while on Android phones, 2600 mAh might not sound like a lot, It does power through a full 14 hours of heavy usage and a good several hours of on-screen time. I've been using the M8 as my daily driver since the day it came out, and I don't think it has ever died on me. HTC has also added some cool power-saving features that you can turn on if you're ever in serious need of a battery boost. The iPhone 6, on the other hand, boasts a minuscule 1810 mAh battery that will last you through a full day. I've been putting it on the charger every night with about 10 to 15% left, which isn't as good as the M8, but it should be good enough for you. Now the final thing we're going to go over is camera performance, and the M8 is seriously lacking here. It has a 4 megapixel camera while the iPhone 6 has an 8 megapixel camera. Now don't let the 8 megapixels of the iPhone 6 fool you, though, because it's without a doubt the best shooter on the market. The M8 on the other hand just doesn't do that good of a job. It can take pictures that are good enough to upload to Instagram, but nothing more than that. If you're a photographer or someone that enjoys taking pictures with your phone, then the iPhone 6 is probably the device for you. One video feature the iPhone 6 now has is slow motion video at 240 frames per second, which is pretty awesome. I actually did a video sample showing my brother and dog jumping into the pool, and I'll have a link to that in the description for anyone that's interested in checking it out. Now the HTC One M8 is a great device. It features the new Sense 6.0, it has superb build quality and a great display. The iPhone 6 offers a polished operating system, new updated screen size, and stellar camera. For me, the M8 is a better choice because I prefer the Android operating system, but which phone is best for you? That choice does have to be made for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next video.